Space in my head is left for you to come right in. Pray to my God for nothing but for you to stay safe and sound, sinking never to be found. My words flood this land until it
Hello and welcome. I'm DDF Racer and I haven't said this for a while. I'm really looking forward to saying this again. Thank you, Discord, to ruin that moment. It's time for some Tuesday Thunder with AUSNZ SimRacing. It's been about 6 months or so. I think I did 1 or 2 at the start of the year. Maybe it was December. Maybe December was the last time I did that. Do you know what? This actually might be the first Tuesday Thunder of 2023, in which case, what a momentous occasion. We are returning to the series that basically started it all off. Well, it didn't technically start it all off because that was the VLMC, the R-Factor 2 Endurance, mini endurance series. But Tuesday Thunder is the longest running series that I do on this channel, and it's the series that basically, it's where I cut my teeth. It's where I learn how to do proper racecraft online with other people. It's where I practiced streaming every week, pretty much, for 2 years, 3 years, every single week. I've done these streams, and for some reason I just haven't recently. I've been doing Automobilista 2, I've been doing iRacing, I've been doing Dirt Rally 2.0, I've been doing all sorts of stuff, and because obviously I'm a father now, well, for over a year I've been a father, my time's been a bit limited, so I've kind of had to strategically decide what I want to do with my sim racing free time. And again, thank you massively, Mrs. DDF, for letting me do this, you know, for giving me the opportunity to do this, and just letting me just royally just take advantage of all of my free time. But no, it is great to be back. So for those of you who are not familiar with what Tuesday Thunder is, it is a weekly event on Tuesday hosted by an Australian, New Zealand based sim racing league in RaceRoom, and called AUSNZ SimRacing, funnily enough. And yeah, it's basically the entry-level series. So every week there's a different car track combo, and it's open to anybody. It's basically what you practice on. It's what you join the league with. It's what you get up and running with. It's the entry-level league. But just because it's entry-level doesn't mean that it's like rookies or basic or anything. All of the AUSNZ SimRacing regulars always race this series, and there's always a great turnout, it's always good fun, there's always some awesome racing, and the format that they do is great as well. So they've mixed around with it over the course of the past few months, but what they've actually done is gone back to the original, which you'll all be familiar with. Race 1 is 35 minutes, and in the middle of that race there is a safety car. Or virtual safety car, at least anyway. We don't actually have a safety car driver today, because there is a human drivable safety car in RaceRoom, but unfortunately, like I said, we can't take advantage of it. Yeah, so at the halfway mark of the race, competition yellow is thrown to basically give people who had an incident in the first half of the race a chance to catch back up again. It basically bunches the pack back up. It gets people used to race control, used to voice comms, used to a dynamic kind of race, restarts as well, that kind of thing. It's so many reasons for it, and it makes it quite exciting as well, because yeah, it bunches the field back up again nicely, and then you can go for round 2 in the same race. And then after that, after race 1 is finished, after 35 minutes, there is a race 2, a 10-minute sprint race where the entire grid is reversed. So not just like the top 10 reversed, the entire grid is reversed. So there is that. But it's great fun, it's awesome fun, and the server should be going live any moment now, so let's switch it over to RaceRoom. And welcome to everybody in chat, by the way. It's great to see you. Heaps of people here today, actually. Maybe the Tuesday Thunder is just that popular. Awesome stuff. It is awesome. It's great to see you guys. Thanks for turning up. If you are enjoying today's stream and you enjoyed today's races, don't forget to leave the stream a like. Say hi in chat, because I'll be able to keep up with you on the one straight that we have here at the circuit. I've actually not told you what the combo is. We're racing basically GT3s at Stowe Circuit. Now, for those of you who don't know what Stowe Circuit is, you know you've got Silverstone, right? And then on the inside of Silverstone, there's like a training test track that's designed for like really slow speed. You know, it's not high speed at all. It's first gear, second gear corners, then like one tiny little straight. You got lap times that's like 40 seconds. Yeah, that's what we're doing. GT3 racing there with the full grid. It's going to be mental. Hey Barry, congratulations on the Iron Brew Racing. By the way, Barry, I was going to say, you know, well done on the top 10 result, but I couldn't find you on my Discord server unless you go by a different name, in which case say hi to me on Discord. But yeah, awesome stuff with Sticky, Boggy and Donny in that one. Yeah, what can go wrong, Bose Beaver? Potato, lies, that is not the original. True, the original format didn't used to have a sprint race at the end. The original format was just the 35-minute race on Tuesday Thunder, so yeah, sorry, I lied to you. As a streamer, my information was false and I can never be forgiven. I'm sorry, Potato. Hey, John Miller! Michael Klimple, good to see you back, Michael. Good to see you, mate. And I can see Minardi Fan 95 in chat, which is Brody, which is hopefully going to be in the race today. One of my opponents, he should be there. I can see that he's also done !vote back. Now, for those of you who may be new, or some of you, well, I can't even get my words out. Those of you who may not have watched these in a while, I'm actually running a vote on whether you think I should be qualifying or not. So 25-minute practice session, then a 15-minute qualifying session. It's completely up to you guys whether or not I qualify and hopefully start near the front, or whether I just don't qualify and start from the back, because that's what Brody does in Tuesday Thunder. So you guys can get your votes in. Bottom right of the screen, you can see that's where the votes are. We've had a few in so far. John Miller is on the case already. He's also voted for me to start from the back. In fact, we've had, what is it, 7 votes in, and nobody has voted for me to set a qualifying lap so far. So I can see where this is going. You guys are all going to make me start from the back of the grid, which is fine. It's a 35-minute race with a safety car. We got a chance to make our way to the front in the last to first challenge. Italian Jojo, almost there. It's QUAL. Not quali, it's just qual. I know it looks a bit deceptive on the screen, to be honest. That's just a bracket, that's just the font I use. I should probably make that a little bit clearer. So to get your votes in, all you have to do is type into chat !vote qual if you want me to set a qualifying lap, QUAL. If you don't want me to do that, if you want me to start from the back, !vote back. Yeah, it's not your fault, Jojo, it's the bracket on the vote. It looks a bit wonky, so... Oh, somebody... yes! So you voted for me to qualify. So unless there's a landslide, I don't think that's going to happen. Anyway, let's give this a refresh. And we have a server! Boggy! See, that is quite possibly the best time for Boggy to join a stream, is when I'm not racing, because Boggy is cursed. Whenever I seem to be racing and Boggy joins chat, something always seems to go wrong, or there's a bin, or there's a mechanical failure or something like that. So I'm very glad that you joined me now, Boggy. So I'm just getting the password ready. So if we go to that, we are racing the ADAC GT Masters 2013 at Stowe. The GT3 is enabled for people who don't have this pack, but I'm going to stick to this, and I'm going to drive the Ford GT. For no reason other than the fact that it just sounds amazing. I don't know what the performance is like across the class. I don't know which one's going to be best, but this is what we've got, and I'm just going to wing it. I've hardly done any practice. I only decided I was going to do this race yesterday, by the way, so less than 24 hours ago I was like, do you know what, that looks fun, and I'm free. Let's do Tuesday Thunder again. That was literally my entire thought process, so here we are. I've done like 4 or 5 laps on the leaderboard, and maybe 4 or 5 laps before I started the stream on the practice server here. So yeah, hopefully we can get up to speed pretty quickly. Boggy's curse not happening today. Potato, does that mean I can time out Boggy for your stints at Le Mans then? Maybe, we'll have to see. If I'm in the car, maybe Boggy can just admire from a distance and not make himself known until I'm out of the car, and then he can just send all of his messages at once. We'll see. Good stuff. And congrats, by the way, Boggy. I don't think you're in chat before, but I was congratulating Barry on the top 10 finish with you, Donnie, and Sticky, and I think Donnie's still in here as well somewhere. But yeah, congrats to all of you guys. The esports team in the... was it the Watkins Glen 3 hours of iRacing that you did? Top 10 finish for the team. Awesome stuff. Oh, here we go. We got a good turnout already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 cars in, and we've still got 16 minutes left in the quali. And how long have we got left on the vote? 20 minutes left on the... Okay, well, I haven't timed that right. It's a bit odd. I have to fix that one up, because is practice shorter than I expected? Practice is only 20 minutes, that's why, not 25. I got confused. Kretschitmerk, hey, good to see you. So those of you who may have not watched Tuesday Thunder for a while, or who are new completely, let me remind you that this is completely fixed setup. You can change the fuel, so I'm going to take some fuel out. You can change the brake bias, which I'm going to knock it back to 55. And you can change all of the steering settings, like the steering lock, to obviously suit the wheel, but the rest of it is completely fixed, no adjustments. So I mean, it's everyone who joins in the Ford is going to be driving exactly the same car as I am. So let's kind of see what kind of balance we've got here. So we've got a couple of Fords, 3, 4, 5 Fords actually, a couple of Chevys, or more than a few Chevys. So everybody's in a Ford or a Chevrolet, apart from Stephen Coe, who's in the Beamer, and Andy Graham, who's in the Nissan. Sven Mackenberg.
Okay, Dan, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Sven Mackenberg isn't already subscribed to the channel. That does surprise me. Good to see you, Sven. Hope you're keeping all right. I got your message, by the way, about bin car. That is a shame about the overlap. Is it race 1 or race 2 that you're going to be missing, mate?
49.8.
And thank you for the subscribe, by the way. I didn't actually say thank you. Oh yeah, sorry, Mr. Bishy. It's just vote qual, not vote quali. So as the music's coming to an end, I'm going to unmute the voice comms and say hello and welcome to all the people in AUSNZ. And probably get demonetized in the process. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom. Hey everybody!
Good. Hey Dan.
Hey Brody!
Very sorry battle like we did
Good, mate. I don't
last
know
time we raced. That was on me then.
So is this the decider then, Brody? I got Bathurst, you got bin car. This is the third and final round, yep?
The only problem is it's going to be best of 4 because it's 2 races.
Okay, well one of us has to win both then, that's the only way. Hey, Sticky!
I mean, we've got Vincar coming up in a couple of weeks.
We just keep this going for the year. What I don't know if you remember, but Matt Malone, when he used to stream iRacing, who was it? He had an opponent. He had a whiteboard behind him, and he'd mark up whenever he beat him because he was always with him in the races. I can't remember his name though. It's kind of the same thing as Nemesis.
So the loser gets a sack backing crack with duct tape.
Ooh. Is it a fresh roll of duct tape, or is it one that's been like in the drawer for like 5 years?
Fresh roll.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that. Alright, well we better get some practice laps on the board then, shouldn't we?
Fresh roll, but super cheap auto bargain bin.
Also, I won't stick anyway.
Alright, let's
If you
get the
both
chat.
lose, you both get it.
Fastest lap for Angel, 48.2.
No pressure then. and will you be personally administering the tape, Dylan?
Oh, you betcha.
I was worried you'd say that as well. Oh, thank you, by the way, Sticky, for doing the exclamation mark Brody in chat. He is also streaming this race, and you can check him out on Twitch right now.
Oh, stop joining the server, people.
There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors. Blue flag.
Everyone leaves.
Or are you being just too many people?
Got cold brakes all round. Be careful.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Front
5,
tyres
6,
are cold.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people in it.
That's not a bad turnout given the shitness of the track.
Thanks, Steve.
Yellow flag.
And I thought Winton was bad enough.
Steve would like to announce his new
Fastest
series
lap
of running the
Hill,
full Le Mans
48.0. Green
loadout
flag.
on Stowe Short.
There was someone on the RaceRoom Discord who was running who's trying to run a full multi-class series, and they wanted to do a 4 hours of
12.
Stowe.
Green flag, sector 2.
Yeah, I stumbled on that.
Yellow flag.
God, your arms and brain would be sore by the end of it.
I'll be one of the 30 people I had to block within a week going back in there.
Hey, Nolan!
Sector 1 time's okay.
Well, don't forget to use your force feedback multiplier, guys.
Yeah.
What are we going
That's
to do
another
about that?
not subtle jack song.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Oh!
Yellow flag, sector 2, B3. You're now 0.2 off the pace.
Oh, that's wide.
Time is good.
Followed the guy in ahead of me.
Sector 3
Both went
is
wide there.
Again.
Ooh!
Yellow flag. It looks
Oh,
like
he hit the
has gone off.
concrete tyres on the right-hand side.
Sector 1 is green. Sector 2 is now green.
Sorry?
Time was at 48.2.
Bin car bonus round indeed.
I think set it to about 3, you should be fine.
It's not working like it used to. Some of these
temperature's
cars
okay.
you do not want to turn it right down.
So yeah, hopefully this gives you an idea of
You need to grab.
the circuit we're racing on today. Very tight, very twisty, very unsuited to GT3 racing, yet here we are with 13 people on the grid and counting. 9 minutes left in the qualifying session.
Yeah, that's a nice understeery car.
9 minutes left in the practice session, and currently a bit of a majority for me starting from the back of the grid, so there we go. Oh, I've done it again, I've gone in too hot into turn 1.
Too bad here. Right around here. Z4 is just absolutely fine. That thing is so quick.
Couple of tenths off the pace here, and I did get held up on my previous lap, so I reckon there's a couple of tenths in it.
Right and dead to me, but maybe that's just the changed force feedback.
I'll also say I've driven the 706 the last week straight.
Sector 2
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tricky for overtaking.
Temperatures look
The
good.
current look of any Trans Am racing will probably be full power, maximum weight.
It's a great little car to drive. Sounds so good as well. Hey Liam, good to see you.
You're currently 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace. Yellow flag in Sector 2. We think P6 has binned it in turn 4. Green flag, Sector 2.
Okay, we're a tenth up already.
Sector 1 is quick. The car in front's lap time is at 48.2.
I think we're going to get traffic again here though.
We need to find a 10th in Sector 2.
Oh, we're just going to wobble it ourselves. Oh, I got a better exit. And we cut the final.
Such a
Track limits,
massive
come on. They're going to delete this lap and they'll delete the next one too.
field spread in time.
Clear left. Sector 2 is
Such
yellow.
a short circuit.
Sector 2 is clear.
My favourite's tight.
Thank you, Rangy. I used 5th briefly. I need 5th there, mate.
0.4 off the pace.
I feel like 3 laps. They're just all
Far
red.
left. Clear on the left.
Somebody let us through there. I couldn't really turn in because they were still on the inside, so that's kind of stuffed that.
Green flag, incident clear.
Alright, 7 minutes left in the practice.
Harder and you will just...
Alright, let's get a clean lap on the board now, shall we? Let's try at least anyway. Got no traffic ahead or behind.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. That puts you 0.9 off the leader's pace. That lap time was 48.9.
Although we have caught this guy pretty quickly.
Sector 1 is quick. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Yep. Getting held up again here.
Off the pace in Sector 2. Green flag, Sector 3.
Oh,
All these cars...
heavy on the brakes there.
They're missing.
Had that guy go behind.
Fuck off V8 in it.
Let's try again.
Should be.
Proper race cars.
That's what they picked, Rangy. Stowe circuit, mate.
But there's
Yellow flag
currently
in Sector 3 is
2.7
3.8 seconds off the pace. Green flag, all clear.
Sounds a bit like supercars.
We need Dan to... do a-
Slow in fast out there.
Just have a whinge about it.
Sector 3 is yellow.
Don't
Sector
worry
1 time
about
is
Dan,
good.
I'll do that. Although my whinge at the moment is the
Yellow
8
flag,
kilometres
incident
visibility
clear.
in this
Green
Ford.
flag. Green flag, Sector 3.
Well, you don't need to see it. It doesn't turn.
I've had to go to Bonnet Fan to
Sector 2 time is quick. It looks like Graham and Dye have
Whatever's
binned
directly in
it
front of
in
you is what
the
it is,
hairpin. Green flag in Sector 1.
There we go.
You need FOV.
There's the lap.
Your quickest overall.
Yeah,
Sector 2 is
3
green.
minutes.
You're now 0.2 quicker than second. You need to find a 10th in
Fastest
Sector
speed
3.
trap. Still come second.
Cones flying everywhere. 5 minutes left in the practice session. Don't forget to get your votes in for quali.
Gotta get them.
Oh, a bit too late on the brakes there.
slow.
Okay, down.
Got a nice gap behind, so let's rack it up here. Let's see if we can get some more on the board. Tyres are getting a bit hot. I wouldn't expect the tyres to wear out around here. I suppose they're just constantly scrubbing. Hey, Marty! Ah.
Track limits.
And now they've taken all of the cones out. It's kind of difficult to judge where the track limits are. You know?
Start from the back or something.
No, the Ryan Walkinshaw too.
Alright, 6 votes to 7 at the moment. In favour of starting from the back, so it's not much in it.
Tyres are cold.
Only got 4 minutes left in the 4 minutes left in the practice. You guys can decide on whether or not I'm going to qualify or start from the back.
Incident's clear, green flag. Incident in sector 2, yellow flag.
Oh, too wide there.
Up!
Sector 2
Barry.
is now green.
I just hit someone. Who'd I hit?
Sector 1 is yellow.
Runs.
Yellow flag.
Sorry about that.
He's me.
Yeah, my fault. Just cut it too
Green
far.
flag, you're clear.
You got a sneaky felt hat.
Far right. Yeah, I'm driving to the right. Far right. Clear right.
No, you were driving straight, so that's fine. That was all me.
Got 14 people on the server now.
As I said,
This is going to be a very hectic race.
Green flag, sector 1.
Oh, yeah, that's my end.
Incoming Sultan down Discord. Bring it.
Sector 3 times okay.
Oh! I mean, there's nowhere to go when you come out the pits, really. That's awkward.
On your right. Clear right. You're clear.
There's not really any place to go. You get thrown out straight into the racing line. Oh, well.
Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Good job, it's such a short lap, you'd be able to get a few more in. Maybe 2 more at this rate.
Your quickest overall. You're a 10th off the pace in sector 2.
Very tightly packed field, but then again, like I said, it's a really
Temperatures are good.
short lap here, so... Right, here we go. Hey, Scott, thanks for the subscribe!
Sector 3 is at 0.3 off the pace.
Very scruffy through the first few corners there.
Green flag. Yellow flag, sector 2. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
CPU loading tracking cards or something.
Incident clear, green flag.
Yeah, it's pretty constant. I thought maybe joining the
Sector
server,
1 is
but
green. Sector 2
pretty
time is good.
constant. It happened to me really bad on Saturday because I've just installed a new hard drive, an SSD with an upgrade to Windows 10,
Gained a 10th in the final corner.
and the whole thing runs a lot better.
You're clear,
Except
incident clear.
multiplayer. It's almost unplayable. I've reduced the visible cards on track down to 12.
Fastest lap for Steve. 47.
Oh, Brody! 14 thousandths up.
Can you see if anything's maxing out, like there's in RAM?
No, I had a look before. I mean, the CPU sits at 85, the GPU at 45%.
And across the line, just got him.
Sector 3 time is quick.
Oh!
Clear lap.
Yellow flag.
Sorry to whoever that was in the hairpin then. I was on the brakes as much as I could, but sorry for that,
I
Ted.
probably braked a bit early, that's no problem.
Sorry,
Very
man.
bad at this track, so no worries, no problem.
Yeah, wasn't my intention to go straight into the backy. Sorry, mate.
Nah, all good, all good.
Dan has an 800. Shane has a 008.
Oh yeah.
Brody is in a boob sandwich.
What a place to be.
Yeah, I thought we were driving GT3s, not motorboats.
And they feel a bit like motorboats, this circuit.
Okay, let's get confirmation of the results.
That forward back on top where they belong.
Alright, I'll see if I can get into the 46s.
Yeah, teams will somehow manage to screw that up.
Good luck. How's the GDR to drive? I'm thinking of swapping with that. Just
Alright, so
of a Japanese car, or is it
the vote is... Hey, Pinky, good to see you.
Okay.
Cameron's voted on quali.
Submit it to you. Okay.
Liam Murray voted on back.
I'm sticking with it though.
So, actually, now that the practice session is over, well, there's actually, you know what? There's still 3 minutes left on the vote, so I'm going to let it run. I'm going to let you guys decide. Got 15 votes in so far. You can tell me how it's going to go. Marzi voted back. Okay, well, I can see which way this is going now. And there's still 14 minutes left in the quali, so if
Clearing all the cones for everyone.
if it does happen to be that I do get out on track and set a qualifying lap, then well, it's going to have less time in the session to do it. But I suppose this is probably a good time to work out my fuel for the race. So I'm using about 1 litre a lap. And in this race, what was the lap times that I'm doing? 40, say 48, because in the race it's going to be a little bit, you know, give and take for a few tenths. So we're doing a 35-minute race, times that by 60 seconds, gives us 2100 seconds. Divide that by 48, gives us 43.7 laps. Now, of course, we do have a safety car in the middle, so we're not going to need that much fuel. So if I put 45 litres in, that should cover it. That should see me home for the race. 45. There we go. Nicely done. Demo's voted for the qualifying.
New fastest lap for Hill, 48.11.
Hill's out there with a 48.1. Oh, that vote's getting tight again. It's only got 2 minutes left on the vote, and we've got 10 votes to start from the back and 8 votes to set a qualifying lap. So keep getting your votes in. Rangy says 50 litres in the tank instead of 45. The cars ride better with fuel in. I mean, it's not going to affect me too badly, is it? Yeah, true, Damo. It's your Ford GT, but unfortunately, because this is the ADAC 2013 GT Masters pack, there's only one Ford livery available. So, you know, it's the only one I had, mate. At least it's got orange wing mirrors. Mr. Bishy says tank it. Well, I mean, that is one arm tied behind my back, starting from the back as well. And Pinky has now added a vote into the mix, so it's now 11-8 in favour of starting from the back, with how long left on the clock? 1 minute and 15 seconds. Okay. Okay. Right then. Let's just put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. And if we don't set a lap in qualifying, then it's just an impromptu Q&A session, I guess. You know, you guys get to ask me anything. I mean, you can ask me anything, I'll still answer it while I'm racing. But maybe with not as much thought put into it, because I'm obviously concentrating on driving at the same time. SimRacing with Handicap 502 has voted for me to start from the back. So now it's 12 versus 8, with 40 seconds left on the clock. Clock? I can see where this is going. I'm definitely going to be starting from the back in this race. Oh, yeah. Well, race 1, 35 minutes, safety car in the middle. Yeah. It's not over. It's definitely not over. I can see felt hat. Oh. Felt hat's in here. That's that dude. Q's back there, mate. Thanks, Liam. Oh, 13-9. Again, a lot of last minute votes in here.
The car in front has just done a 52.16.
And the vote is over.
Fastest lap for Hill, 48.00.
The vote is over. We got 0 on the clock, and we have, just to confirm, 13 votes to 10 in favour of starting from the back. So let me just get rid of that vote, and let me start the new one. The one that you've all been waiting for. Will DDF bin it? So there we go. Let's put the comms back on. Can confirm that chat has voted for me to start from the back, so yeah.
Welcome back.
I forgot about that.
It was closer than I thought. It was only 13 versus 10 in the end, but still, I'll keep you company on the back row, Brody.
Thanks for that. And I stuck my vote back in early before you started the stream.
Yeah, I saw that.
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Okay, so 10 minutes left in the qualifying. Can't win it if you bin it. True. True, that is true. Vote, define, bin. Okay, well, Liam Murray, what defines a bin? If I spin out of my own accord, or if I absolutely murder someone?
So hard to judge like what is too much in turn 1.
If I run wide and lose a position,
where's
that's
the
not a
line?
bin, that's just a simple mistake. But if I do something that's basically absolutely wrecks my race,
Go past me, mate.
or someone else's, then that does count as a bin. Yeah, nah, that's a good one, Pinky. Arvo as well. Roast Chuck. I mean, there's so many words that I don't even think about anymore. Like, when my parents came to visit, and when my auntie and uncle came to visit more recently as well, then it was a case of they would call me out on things that I was saying. Because I haven't always lived in Australia. I moved over here about 7 and a bit years ago now. I used to live in the UK before that. And yeah, I just pick up the slang, I pick up the language. I mean, I'm married to an Australian.
So patient.
My daughter's half
Second
Australian,
last
so
corner.
you know, I don't really stand a chance. So, but yeah, I just say things without even realising.
Part of the chicane to attack more.
You could probably, you could probably go back and watch my streams from like 4 years ago,
Well, yeah, but like,
and probably see a difference
which one do you aim at?
in my accent and the vocabulary that I use, and how comfortable I am versus how comfortable I am now. Sticky. It does, doesn't it? How's the headset holding up? Well, the headset that you're referring to isn't holding up very well, Colin. Let me just say that. But this headset...
My head has just posted a 49.
We're going to need every one of those bloody incident points tonight. Just for turn 1 and 2.
Okay, I can't hold off any longer, guys. I've been trying to not tell you and see if anyone would
And
notice.
given that it's going to be very...
Fastest lap for
But nobody's noticed.
47,
This is a
27.3.
different VR headset than the one I was using about a month ago, the one that was falling apart like the straps.
And fuck all over
Little story time for you guys. Basically what happened, when I first got my Oculus Rift VR headset, the audio stopped working after about 8-9 months in one of the ears on the built-in earpieces. So I got in touch with Oculus and they sent me a refurbished unit for free at absolutely no cost, which is the headset that I've been using on the channel since day one. Because my VR headset is originally like 6 years old. I got it shortly after I moved to Australia, but before I started doing the channel. So every single video and stream that you've seen me do up until about a month ago is on the refurbished headset. Now obviously that wore out, the straps were broken, the headpiece wouldn't fit anymore. It was really falling apart. It was on its last legs, you know. I'd duct tape it up and everything. However, I had a thought. What happened to the original unit that I bought? I mean, the audio doesn't work, but I don't need it because I use a separate headset these days. So I went looking in the shelves, and you know what? I still had it. I hadn't sold it. I hadn't thrown it away or anything. And here it is. So the audio doesn't work, but it's a fully functional, pretty much brand new Oculus Rift CV1 with straps that don't fall apart. So there we go. Yeah. And some people know. I think I told Sticky about this. But yeah, I was waiting for anyone to notice on stream and go, "Oh, hang on, the duct tape's vanished." No, dead set. 1 second. So here's my current one, the refurbished one that's pretty much brand new, and there's the old one with the head strap that's broken. So there you go. It must be true Liam Murray, because there are 2 Oculus Rifts in the same picture, and I did actually transfer the sticker across, which was a lot trickier than you might imagine. So yeah, I mean, the lenses are fine, it still works perfectly well, just yeah, the plastic's broken on the top. So there you go. That is the story of the Oculus Rift. So nobody noticed. Nobody noticed. But then again, I suppose it's just a small picture in the bottom left of the screen, so there is that. It must be real, it's in colour. Scott Cowes, for glasses I didn't have to use them with the CV1, but you did have to use them with the Reverb. You can actually get prescription lenses for VR headsets. One of the websites that I use, or that I've used in the past, is VR Lens Lab. And you can basically put in your prescription and get custom inserts made for pretty much any VR headset. So they're not super cheap. I mean, they're like, I think $40, $50 worth or something, depending on the prescription. Stronger prescriptions are going to be more expensive because they need bigger lenses, obviously. But yeah, you should look into that, mate, and then you don't have to wear your glasses at all. So obviously I'm wearing glasses now, but when I go racing, I take these off, and I got 20/20 vision in VR, so it's great. Well, I mean, as 20/20 vision as you can get with an Oculus CV1, because, you know, pixels and screen door effect and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's boring story time, guys. That's enough chat about VR headsets and stuff. We've got 3 minutes left in the qualifying session, so I'm going to put the comms back on. Honestly, Pinky, I've been using VR headsets for like 6 years now, and my eyes are fine, look. Don't even have 20/23 vision. Good one, Potato. Terrible joke. You are destined to be a father immediately, if not sooner. Alright then. We have 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the qualifying session now. We have a warm-up for race 1, which is 2 minutes. Standing start. But if I'm starting from the back, my terrible standing starts in GT3s and RaceRoom aren't going to affect me, because, well, I'm already at the back. What am I going to lose? How do I not see 2 apexes? Well, that's my excuse, Pinky, for every time I do miss an apex, because I was looking at that one, not that one. Alright then, let's put the comms back on.
Close at 50 laps.
Okay, I'll go with 60 laps just to be sure.
Might as well go for 69 just to be safe.
Nice.
Nice. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
I'm sorry, I've got to do that.
That's the sticky coming out in Dan.
Beg your pardon?
Well, that sounded way worse than you intended it.
Sticky, the channel person.
That is definitely getting clipped and sent to him.
Yeah, I can't dig my way out of that one. Yeah, thanks.
I hope you're still watching, Sticky. If not, I'll send that to you later, mate. Amazing. I miss these guys.
The cars definitely seem more unhappy with dirt on their tyres than they used to.
So we got 1 minute left in the session. Shane Hill is currently on pole with a 47.7.
Touring cars 13 to TCR. You can feel the extra almost 300 kilos in those buns. Oh.
Andy Turnbull in second on a 48.1. We got Dylan Angel, aka Bubble Johns, on a 48.1 as well. We've got Greg McKenzie, Clint Olive, Ray Schiller, Steve Dollymore, Greg Hancock, Radislav Piakowski, Andy Graham, Pete Dowie, Stephen Cole, myself, and Brody Steen. So 14 people on the grid, and Brody is not setting a lap either, because that's what he does. Now, if you do want to watch Brody's stream as well, he's doing this on Twitch, same time as me. So open up a second tab and type into the chat !Brody.
What I thought it was.
BRODIE. And watch him on a second tab. Or do what Rangy's doing. Watch one of them on your screen and another one on your phone. They might not sync up 100%, but you know, that's what it is. Anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Qualifying is over.
End of the session, 13th place.
Good job, Shane. Nice lap, mate.
I'm not last. Nice.
Thanks,
47.7. Low fuel, fresh tyres, no doubt. So we have a 2-minute warm-up session, which I'm going to use to practice practice starts.
The superior LS base engine.
So car setup. Rangy reckons put it onto 50 litres. It's not going to make too much difference in the grand scheme of things. So I will do that. Lovely. Right. Let's get on track and let's do some warming up. When RaceRoom decides to kick into life.
What engine is even in that Z4? It's the M5 engine, wasn't it?
No, I think it would have been the M3 engine because the M5 was V10 at the time.
Got cold brakes all round.
Awesome. Now look what they've done. Z4 versus M4, who wins?
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Giga chain, Z4.
No, the OG, the V8 GT3.
Sector
The
3 is
V6
green.
The Virgin M4. Never did much else.
That is the GT40 indeed.
Yellow flag.
Colin Burton. Okay, well, traction control 3 is not doing the trick.
We think
Let's turn it off.
Hill has gone off in the hairpin.
Okay, 6 is too spinny. Let's try 5.
A lot of people actually getting to do laps in warm up.
Green flag, you're clear. Alright, Dan, we need to watch these track limits.
I mean, I may have just tried to
Yellow
collect
flag.
all the cones.
The leader's just done a 49.58. That's the end of the session.
Cool, okay.
So about that safety car part.
20 minutes remaining, I will
My pins?
yell out safety car.
Oh, it's my socks. I've got my socks rolled down for some reason.
It is an instantaneous version of
Is it
safety
like
car.
only in the middle of the race?
Rubber duckies on my socks,
Yes.
Cameron.
Or-
I will yell it out. And
Okay.
Hey, Rob.
How about start of the race? Is there a regular start?
standing start.
Okay.
Okay, here we
Before
go.
I'll say under starters orders. Everyone stops weaving, stops talking. And then I will give the go, go, go command. And then we'll just finish the race. And I give myself a little delay because I know when it's happening.
Yep. Sounds good, mate.
Nice.
Alright then. Good luck, everybody. It's great to be back.
Yeah, good luck everyone.
Yeah, good luck everyone.
Let the chaos begin.
Alrighty.
Yeah, check your fuel one more time.
I have imposter syndrome starting this far up at this track.
Alright, that should be a little bit better rangy.
How do I start with a mouse, huh?
Click race. Or you get a 3-second or something pit lane penalty to start.
Okay, okay.
35 minutes.
Alright, here we go.
Get ready. Green, green, green.
3 wide, you're on the left. Clear right. On your right, clear right.
Rocket start from Brody there.
Side. 3 wide, 2 right, clear. Clear to the right.
Nice and steady into the hairpin here.
Still there. Still there. Clear right.
Okay, we got Steve.
Right side.
Yellow flag, sector 2.
Clear right.
Yellow flag. Well done, Dan. Good start.
Sorry for the missile, guys. Got caught out on brakes, my bad.
Absolute clear. Back to green flag.
Good, there's no damage.
All your tyres have dirt makeup.
Just didn't brake. I forgot about the cold brakes.
Yellow flag, green flag, incident clear.
And that is the bin immediately. Just did not brake. I suppose I'm on the dirty side of the track.
E12, green flag in sector 2.
On the dirty side of the track, and I've got cold brakes as well, so that will do it. Just absolute rookie mistake from me in the rookie AUSNZ series. That is very embarrassing, but I could see it happening a mile off, so I just went for the gap. Because if I'd have just kept on the racing line, I would have taken someone out. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't hit anybody there, so I just aimed for the gap. So now the last of first challenge has gotten a little bit more difficult, but don't worry, there's still the safety car in the middle. Just means that Brody's going to have a hell of an advantage on me already, because I think he's up to like 5th or something. I mean, I know it's difficult to overtake around here, but that's that's one way to do it.
That was a 48.94. Your times are good in all 3 sectors. The guy behind has just done a 49.33.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Right, let's not do it again here.
You've got cold front tyre.
Pete's the guy that I whacked under braking before, so I don't want to whack him again. He's gone off to the left. He's spun it by himself. That's freebie.
Green flag.
I'll take it. And Dylan's right in behind me as well. He's going to try
go off track, Shane. I'm just following you.
and follow me through the field.
Hill, 48.12.
Next up is Stephen Coe. Yeah, Brody's up to 6.
Green flag, sector 2, P11. That was a 49.22.
Let's keep it tight and get the drive out. See if we can get Steve under braking here. A little bit too far back at the moment. Is he defending? I think he is a little bit. I haven't got the overlap to make a move. I don't want to scare him off the road as well. Oh!
Wake up, yellow flag.
Left side, clear left.
Sorry, Steve.
The incident's clear, green flag.
Car right. Clear to the right.
That's alright, mate. I was a little bit out of shape there, so you keep going, don't wait for
Go
me.
through. Oh, okay.
Keep going, mate.
Okay, Dan, the next car is Angel.
Oh, I had him on the left and then he kind of oversteered into me. And he was already rotating. He was already rotating in the smallest tap sent him round.
Oh, yellow flag.
Okay, well this is not a great start to the race, guys. Went bowling in turn 3 or 4 on the first lap.
Green flag, all clear.
And took Stephen Coe out as well.
Sector 1.
The nicest guy possible. I just murdered the nicest guy in the race. Like I said, safety guard's going to come into effect, so
Fastest lap for Hill,
hopefully that doesn't
47.93.
affect it too much. But that does make our job a lot more difficult than it needs to be. What a scruffy return to Tuesday Thunder.
Tyres are cold.
Alright, let's get a quiet lap on the board.
10th position. Gap to Angel. Ahead is now 3.2 seconds. That lap was at 48.40. That's your best lap in the session. Fastest lap for Hill, 47.91.
Alright, that's my best lap of the race so far, but it's not on the leader's pace.
That lap was at 48.32. That's your fastest lap.
Shane absolutely killing it up front. Brody's now to 5th or 4th, I think. So the safety car is going to come out at the halfway mark.
Fastest lap for Hill, 47.68.
Wow, that's an epic lap from Shane. 47.6. That's faster than his pole.
Sector 2 is yellow. Your last lap time was at 48.32. Green flag, Sector 2.
Apparently cut the track
Between the lines,
too
please
much
now.
at turn 1 then. Hard to tell now, all the cones have been removed from the apex of the circuit. Damage is off, by the way, Sean, thankfully.
Now it's getting interesting.
Yeah, that closed the gap down, didn't it?
Yellow flag, tyre temps are good.
Hey guys, I was...
Green flag, you're clear. You're reeling Angel in. The gap is now 1.4 seconds. They're slower than us into the hairpin. Turnbull is now in the
It's like
lead.
a speedway race.
Oh, something's happened to Shane. He's not in the lead of the race anymore. Ah, too wide again. That's another instant point.
Yellow flag.
Oh, someone's off on the right there. Give him space on the rejoin. That's Radisla. That's Felt Hat.
Incident clear. Green flag. P9.
He's going left to...
Oh! Pete Dowie. Oh, he's a lap down. That's why he's getting out of the way. I was like, why is he stopped in the middle of the track? Because he's getting blue flags. We are now closing up to Dylan for P8.
Since I was born.
On your right, mate.
You've cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
That made me spin out. I was laughing.
The gap to Angel in front is now 0.9. Sector 2 is clear.
Sorry.
Yellow flag.
Lots of understeer here. Wow. I just missed that apex completely. You've just got to turn in so early here at Stowe. Corners just come up so thick and fast. If you miss one, get you for the next. Stephen Coe is span out due to laughter, apparently.
Green flag. You're clear of the incident.
Alright, next up is Dylan.
Green flag. Sector 2.
Hey, Kraken! See if I can get a lap on the board without cutting the track, hey? Bit squirrely from Dylan, that. Andy Graham 7 seconds up the road, so I reckon if we can get Dylan for track position before the safety car comes out, that's my target. But then again, he has got massive elbows. He's very good on the defensive, old Dylan. So I wouldn't be surprised if he fights for this, for everything he's worth. And why shouldn't he? He's racing. Ooh! Big wiggle on the rear there. Lost all of the momentum, and then some. Still in 9th.
Well, that was at 48.72.
Yeah, that was a good turn 1. Dylan was way wide there. He's on the defensive. Just follow him in under brakes. Nothing I can do here. Can't launch it. Gotta be patient. Wait for my opportunity.
Right side. Clear to the right.
Still gonna be my fastest lap of the race somehow.
You've just done a 48.26. That's your best lap in this session. Sector 2 is 0.39 off the pace.
Here we go, Dylan shaky again.
In fact, it's got some wicked brakes on it.
Got great brakes.
We are slowly closing up with the guys ahead.
Stay close, wait for him to make a mistake. That lap was a 48.63.
Here we go, got the run off the corner here. 4/10 down, but we are in tight. That Corvette's got a good speed on the straight.
Sector 3 is now clear.
On your left, clear to the left.
Wow, that Ford can accelerate.
Yeah, but it's from here on that it sucks.
Your lap time was 48.44.
We are closing with the guys ahead though. Dylan's doing some epic pace here, but I just can't find a way past. Only a few minutes to safety car though, so this is where it really counts. I'll try something. I've got to get him into the hairpin in the first sector somehow. Got to get a mega run through that first chicane. Oh, all kinds of curb there.
Sorry. You right?
Oh, good.
He's running a tight line on the exit there.
No, stop.
You've just done a 48.6.
Which really kind of blocks my exit.
0.38.
Oh, slow down penalty again.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Dan. You need to slow down, give back some time.
Have to lift out of that for like 9/100ths of a second here. Bugger.
Okay.
There we go, that'll do. Giving that time back up, we are racking up the instant points, which we need to preserve as many as possible when we start racing later in the race with other people after the safety car, you know? We've really dropped back from Dylan now.
Yeah, mine really doesn't like getting dirty.
Right.
So it's really
Let's try a fast lap and now we're not being held up.
48.00. Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. You'll need to give back the time gained.
Yeah, keep on cutting that first chicane. It's so difficult to judge. You think it's fine. You've got to take some of the curb. Well, when I say curb, you've got to take some of that tarmac, otherwise you're just throwing away tenths of a second. But then it's how much do you take, you know?
Thanks, Dave.
Cheers, Steve.
I think it's safe to say I'm not going to get any more positions before the safety car here. That was better, but still 3/10 down. The fight for 6 is heating up though, but the safety car is going to come out any second and neutralise this fight.
Alright, Dan, you're reeling Angel in. The gap is 0.44. They're slow into the hairpin. Keep pressing it, force that mistake. You've just done a
Safety car, safety car.
There we go.
Smooth with that throttle.
Managed to catch up,
20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
but I couldn't quite get past. It's so tricky to overtake here.
The rest of us slowly catch up.
The crew chief keeps telling me to pile on the pressure.
Yellow flag.
So 9th position.
Yellow
It's
flag.
not the first half of the race I was hoping for. That was hella scruffy. But this is our chance now. Safety car's out. Oh, having a scruffy one. But good, enjoying it.
Frustrating, isn't it?
Left side tyres are cold.
I just completely misjudged how cold the brakes were going to be. Anna was on the dirty stuff on the left-hand side, so apologies for that first lap for anyone I tried to go bowling with. Hopefully I missed everybody.
They were colder than I was expecting too for the race.
Were you a lap down, Greg?
Yep.
There's a white flag.
I don't know. Can I unlap myself or not?
Yeah, you can go for it.
Okay, cheers.
Tuesday Thunder, indeed, George.
Lap cars through.
I mean, I won't make a nuisance of myself at the restart.
Rear right tyre is definitely struggling for sure, Rangy, so I've got to try and
Can we do the same, mate? Or
cool those tyres down. We've got people trying to keep the tyres warm.
Steve's already won, isn't he?
Green flag
If you're in the
two.
Yeah, if you're in the
I've already gone.
middle of the pack, just go for it.
We got Clinty in behind.
Oh, I gotta make up one more now because I think I'm actually 2 laps down.
Now,
I had a spin and got caught on the inside of the track.
let's get some safety cars in chat, people. I haven't used that emoji for ages.
Those invisible walls, they're painful.
Okay, Dan, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. The driver behind is not the cleanest racer, take care here.
Would be good.
The driver behind is not the cleanest racer. Well, I was trying to avoid saying that
Keep in mind
based on the
they're
last.
on a bit of a delay, to be fair.
Roger that.
You're going to give it anyway.
White flag.
We are under starters orders.
Okay, here we go. Ready for part 2.
Go, go, go!
On your left. Clear to the left.
That's half distance, you're looking good for fuel.
Dylan called the restart there,
That's great.
Left side.
but he was really delayed for some reason. Now, Clinty's right in behind. And yeah, I'm going to try and not get punted by him because we do have a bit of history. So up to 8th. Brody's in 4th. Everyone's nice and tightly packed up ahead of us. Let's see what we can salvage from this. Let's see if we can get on the podium at least. Top 5 or podium.
Cool tyres,
Sorry,
need to
Andrew.
get some heat into
Keep
them.
going, keep going, keep going.
I'm trying, it's just understeering.
Yeah, I can see. I thought I could
Front
get
left.
the nose down there, but maybe
He's
not.
nice and cold.
8th place.
Right, no more cut tracks.
Be careful.
Right
So
side.
much
Clear
understeer.
right.
A bit slow from Steve. Sorry, Steve.
Green flag, sector 2.
Didn't mean to give you a nudge there.
Sector 3 is yellow. We can see dive for sector in, turn 8. Sector 3 is green.
On your left. Still there. Clear to the left. Left side. Still there. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Keep it steady.
Got mugged by Clint. What?
Hold your line. Clear left.
E9, come on mate, we really need to get the hammer down now.
Absolutely mugged.
Keep defending, Andrew. That's great.
Got held up behind Steve up ahead.
About all I can do at the moment.
I had to back out of it around the outside because he was kind of in no man's land in the middle,
Tyres are cold.
and I just got mullered up the inside. Got yellows. Got yellows up ahead. Someone's spinning it round.
That's a shame. Incident clear, green flag.
I'm not driving well at all today, am I? Is that Brody just gone?
Chances here, let's make sure we can take them. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. E8, the lap time was at 49.00.
Oh, it's Shane. It's Shane that went, not Andy. Shane win the lead of the race. One of the big contenders. He's back. Ah.
And hard, make them work for it.
All right, let's take advantage of this here.
Right side. Keep it steady. Clear right.
Oh, getting mugged.
Right side.
That looked like shenanigans.
Clear.
There we go, we got 2 of them. We're up to 6.
Stay calm.
Better than
Keep your
Canary.
spirits.
Clinty got all of them though.
49.5.
Let's get him. This is for 5th.
On your left.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
What's he doing breaking that early?
Clear of the incident, green flag.
That was a massive brake test from Clinty there. No way I could avoid him.
Hill, right rear is carrying a bit of wear.
That's one of the reasons I've stopped coming to Tuesday Thunder, was that kind of antics from that guy. Good to see that 6 months have passed and absolutely F all has changed.
Alright, Greg.
On your right. Clear right.
Alright, Dan. You can see it behind me there.
Attention to track limits, please down. B12, gap 2, hill, ahead is now 0.9.
Roadie incoming, Andrew.
Yeah, I just saw that. I thought I was gonna ask you to hold him there for another couple of minutes.
I was trying.
Oh, don't worry, I've just decided to mow the lawn. Sorry.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag.
On your left. Clear left. Car right. Clear right. You're clear.
Your rear tyres have got a bit of wear. The incident's clear, green flag.
Great defending, Greg. Fantastic.
Sector 2 is now green, B11. The gap to hill in front is now 1.2 seconds. Tyre temperatures are okay. That lap time was 48.39. Sector 1 time's okay.
Whoa!
Oh,
Yellow
fuck,
flag.
what happened?
You're pinging a lot.
Incident clear, green flag.
Yeah.
I think a few of us are, if they're all the server.
Funny how, like with the game stall, so does also the force feedback.
I'm seeing a bit of wear on your right side tyres.
I think
Okay, Dan, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex.
I think in some situations it's better to say nothing than to say something stupid, so sorry for the quietness guys, but I'm struggling to find anything positive to say at the moment. Well, let's see if we can salvage something out of this race, shall we? Or at least we're in the top 10, but yeah.
The gap behind is now 4.4 seconds.
car right.
Just getting
Still there.
mugged every
Yellow flag, sector 2.
every which way we.
Hold your line, clear right.
There's a corner I've got to turn into there, mate.
We'll be warned about track limits.
Oh. Yeah, definitely potato. Breathe, stay calm, refocus.
Yellow flag.
Don't get mad. I don't think. I don't think this is what I sign up for when I come to these races.
Incident clear. Back to green flag.
Absolutely shafted whichever way you look.
Green flag in sector 2.
Oh! Yeah, try and be a good guy and not tap them and spin round, and that's another 5 seconds down the drain.
9.
Mate.
Okay, Dan, we've just cut the track. You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty. Incident sector 3, yellow flag. Keep him in your sights, force the mistake.
I had more grip in Bathurst at the wet.
That much.
Well, yeah, it's easy off, baby.
V10.
All right, mate. You driving with no TC?
Alright, Dan, keep firing on the pressure. He'll make a mistake.
It's been on or off.
Commendable.
Always wide, this could be my chance.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear to the right. Car right. Clear right.
Yellow flag. Sector 3 is clear. Green.
Oh, we spun it behind as well. Oh, sorry to see that, Steve. We actually made a move.
P9. The gap to Graham ahead is increasing. It's now 2.5.
Still got 5 minutes left in this race.
0.66.
See if we can go and get a few more spots. We're not going to get Shane. Let's see if we can get Andy before the end. Everyone else is way out of contention. What a shocker. But yeah, we've got the sprint race coming up after this 10-minute reverse grid race. Hopefully we can salvage something from that.
The gap behind is now 1.4 seconds. Sector 1, yellow flag.
Alright, is that a freebie? I'm not sure.
Your last lap time was at 48.66. Sector 1 is clear. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Sector 1 is 0.36 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 2. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3.
Hey, Tobias. Oh, I've had these earphones for months, mate. But yeah, I just changed the colour on them, that's all. They're LED changeable colours, mate, so I thought I'd mix. What? I've done that. How many times have I done that corner? It's never lost the rear on me like that.
Thanks, mate. Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, no worries. I was
What?
Right side.
way behind.
What? Is that just grass on the tyres? Or is... That's really weird.
Green flag, all clear. We've just had a warning for cutting the track.
That's massive sliding at the rear now. Oh, something's broken there. What?
P12.
Maybe the rears have melted indeed. Damage is off, yeah, but that was very strange. It's just absolutely no grip on the rear there. Wow, this is so bizarre. No grip. It's just not got any grip. Oh, I've been doing RaceRoom every month, Raphael. I've been doing the bin car series, mate. Did the Bathurst series. The Bathurst Enduro a few weeks ago, so it's not like I'm out of touch with RaceRoom.
Yeah, you're doing a good lap there.
49.41. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Okay, Dan.
Right
49 something is
Clear to the
against
right.
for me at the moment, but all good. Still fun.
What a horrible race.
You're not flashing, so for now, I guess, but
Only virgins can do 47s anyway.
We're seeing minor wear
yeah,
all
why
around.
can't
It's got absolutely no grip.
That was 49.07.
I'm going to let the leaders through anyway. I'm not in contention.
2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Go past on the right, Andy, Brody.
Blue flag.
There you go.
Yeah, cheers, Dan.
Car right, clear to the right.
Not
On your
expecting
right,
to lap here
clear
tonight.
right.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, the rear just spins every time I turn in, so I'm like 3 seconds off the pace.
What brake balance are you running?
That's weird.
55.
That default? I'm just running a default car tonight.
P12.
You sure you haven't accidentally knocked the brake bias out?
In before it's on like 37.
No, it's still 55.
I reckon you need a bit more than that for the front.
Look like the hairpin.
Which hairpin? It's like fucking 4 of them.
Yeah, all of them.
Left side tyres are cold.
Left side tyres are cold. Thank you, Spotter.
Oh, I'm around again. Bugger.
Oh, I'm going to be so glad when this is over. This is just, it's definitely a race to forget, this one. What a glorious return to Tuesday Thunder.
That was 48.95. We think that Hill has gone off in turn 4. Sector 2's green.
Shane's struggling as well. Maybe Shane's pushed too much and his tyres are going too. But yeah, what an absolute shocker of a race.
Yellow flag sector 3.
Sorry to disappoint you guys. You know I can drive better than this. And I know I can drive better than this. I just don't know what's going on. And across the line.
Wholly unexpected.
P11.
Oh,
That's the end of
there's
the
no way
race.
to pass.
Never mind.
Awesome race.
What an absolute... no way to pass, says the guy who went from 14th to 2nd. Awesome result, you guys. I don't know how you held on to those things around here. That was atrocious.
50% tyre life.
Right side, clear right.
I'm in the 60s.
I must have done some tyre whispering, I reckon.
Oh, what are your tyres on, Brody? 70s?
No, they didn't take too much wear. I'm not sure exactly how much, but they were all yellow.
Those low 40s.
Yeah, I finished on
What an absolute...
5 and 70s.
What? That was a shocker. Wow. That is maybe even the worst race I've ever had. I can't think of one that's immediately worse than that. Just in terms of just scruffiness and driving ability, I can't think of a race that I've done that's worse than that.
GT ever.
That was for sure. That was a good job.
What a way to send off this rig, eh? This is going to be that's the last feature race that I'm going to do in RaceRoom on this rig.
1, 2, 3 as well.
God, they can't stop complaining. As we've proven here today,
Awful.
It's fine.
I can only apologise for that absolute horror show, guys. I hope you found it entertaining.
A favourable bob here,
I certainly didn't.
GT3.
But it's not about what I enjoy, it's about what you guys enjoy. And if you had fun watching that, then I'm happy for you. Don't forget to leave it a like. But we do have a warm-up session coming up for 2 minutes, and then we're going straight into a 10-minute sprint reverse grid race.
Better than I thought it was going to be.
So don't go anywhere.
Yeah, if you like the combo, thanks.
Oh,
Steve.
this counts as a monumental, epic, huge bin of gargantuan proportions, Das.
Good one.
That was... I'm kind of dreading this sprint race, actually. So we got 600 seconds divided by... We're doing 48. So we're going to have about 12 laps. So let's put 15 litres in, shall we? Let's do a practice start.
Clint is inside of me.
That's what she said.
There's traffic behind. Take care rejoining. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Yep.
Oh no, it's kind of inside
Green
of
flag,
him.
you're clear. Need to get some heat into these brakes. Yellow flag.
Right side. Right side. Clear. Clear to the right.
Sweet,
Right
Gene
side.
Rally 2 is now available.
What's that?
Gene Rally 2.
Clear
I fucking
right.
love that game.
No,
So TC5's the way to go.
I thought number 2 had been out for ages, or was that like
Imagine-
1.5 or something?
Automatically one immediately. That's the one.
Yeah, download that
Yellow
from
flag.
the-
I've heard that name before a few times. JDF, Dead. That's
Do you ever play number 1 with the full wheel setup?
nope,
that's where the whole bin vote came from. Aidan Millwood and Lewis McGlade back in the
It is the best.
VLNC days.
It's the end of the session. The 11th.
Make your own tracks in Photoshop.
Alright then. I'm sure that the first chicane into the left-hander will be clean. Yeah, I'm sure it will as well, Des. But I've just got to try and nail it. I think I'm going to be starting third in this race on the reverse grid.
Oh, now this one's
Right.
going to be carnage.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, everybody.
Yeah, good luck.
Alright, let's just get stuck straight into it then, shall we? Let's
Sorry in advance.
do this. We're starting fourth.
Sorry for
Behind Dollymore, Dowie and
Steve.
Co. Here we go. Alright.
everything that's going to happen.
Yeah, see, Brody's already done this. He's got a leg up here.
Yeah, I'm only out of P13 this time rather than 14.
You've only got
Alright,
10
at least we're on the inside.
10 minutes.
Here we go.
I'm aiming for mid-pack.
Remember, safe starts.
Yeah, I forgot that last
Okay,
time.
down. Get ready. Green, green, green.
Left side. Clear left.
Yellow flag.
Sorry about that.
Incident clear. Green flag.
Car left. Clear right. You're clear.
Yellow flag. Green flag. Sector 1.
And that was the carnage.
Holy Jesus!
Made it through!
The
Survived!
grass then because I saw a car bouncing towards the pit
Yellow
wall.
flag.
That
Sector
was
3.
silly.
Okay, we're in second. That's
Yeah,
Pete.
Pit wall.
Green flag. Sector 3.
Andy Graham in behind. The winner from race 1.
start, mate. This is great.
There's absolutely nowhere to pass. Brody's up to third already.
P2.
Brody's behind me. Need to get past Pete as quickly as possible. Just so difficult to overtake here.
Are you already in first, Brody?
Third.
On your right, clear right. On your right, clear to the right.
See Brody trying to take advantage of this.
The leader has just done a 15.29. That last lap was a
You don't
15.24.
need them. They're part of the racing line.
Car right, clear right.
Defend from Brody there. Pete's doing a rather good job of holding everybody up here.
It's a witch hunt.
Yep. Which?
Oh, Brody went straight into the back of me.
Green flag sector 1. You've got cold front tyres. You're clear. Incident clear. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I puckered.
Alright then. Pete's holding on to it. Big time.
The leader has just done a 49.56. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Stupid mistake, Dan.
Okay, Dan. Run out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Car left, hold your line.
Oh, sorry, bro.
Green flag sector 2.
I'm having a bad
Car
night.
right,
Yellow flag in sector 1.
still there.
Sector 1 is green. We think Chala has binned it in the hairpin.
Oh, Brody's overcooked it. He's gone wide.
Clear right.
Brody's off into the fences. Played a game of chicken. He lost. Well, he's not in the fence. He just ran wide. He's still like right behind us. But Pete's still in the lead. I thought I'd give that position up at the hairpin because I had to get rid of that slowdown anyway. So I might as well get the switch back on him
The leader has just done a 49.
and clear the slowdown at the same time.
Use all the track force here to find the gap.
I'm here.
This is quite intensive, isn't it?
Yellow flag.
Oh, Pete's gone!
Clear right.
Pete's gone!
Green flag.
Oh, unlucky Pete. Alright, now Brody is going to be all over us now with Dylan in third as well. This is going to be massive defensive.
Left side tyres are cold.
Alright, this is all about the defense now. Quiet lap time. Quiet lap time.
Green flag sector 2. Well done, Dan. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. You're now in the lead. Fastest lap. That was a 48.
Left side, hold your line. Still there.
Hell of a dive from Brody there.
Still there. Clear left.
He's done it again!
Car right, clear right.
I can't believe that. Two errors from Brody into the same corner. He'll be back. He'll be back. He's gone.
5 minutes remaining. Bring it on home. You're the man. New fastest lap for Angel. 48.22.
I decided to go for the sand as well that time.
48.74. Good lap. That's your quickest today. Sector 2 is now yellow. Halfway home.
Explore all the surfaces around here.
Same corner twice, Brody. I'm shocked. That's not like you.
Sector 2 is now green.
There's all that pressure.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Incident in sector 1. Yellow flag. Green flag in sector 1.
I've got to try and keep Dylan behind us now. This is going to be into the 47s. No, it's not. It's still going to be 48 flat.
Sector 2 is clear. That's the fastest lap. You've just done a 48.02. Sector 1 time's okay. Alright, Dan. You've used half your fuel.
Okay, this is a good lap so far. 3/10 up.
Yellow flag, Sector 2.
Pulled 3 seconds on Dylan there.
Green flag, Sector 2. The gap to Angel behind is now 1.9.
It's another PB here. Now this is going to be a 47.
That's the fastest lap of the race. That lap was a 47.89.
There we go.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
Alright, well this race seems to be going a bit better. We've got 3 minutes left. We're in the lead of the race. What an absolute contrast to race 1. Just goes to show you, this is the Monaco effect. You know, it's all about your qualifying and track position. If you get stuck behind someone and you get boxed in, that's your race done.
Tyre temps are good.
Somebody coming into the pits. Strategic. Steve Dollymore's retiring from the race. He's having an early bath.
Time was 48.37. Sector 3 is 0.29 off the pace. Fastest lap for Steve, 47.64.
Oh, it's not over yet. Brody's still there.
Want to touch some grass again, Brody?
You're leading.
Brody's setting fast laps.
I've been told it a few times as well before.
Oh! Thought I was going wide then into the sand. Thought I'd back it off big time instead of risking it.
The gap to Angel behind is now 1.4. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Good action with Brody. Good racing. And that's what this circuit does to you. It forces you into desperate moves because you just know there's just no regular way to make it work.
4-0. The guy behind has just done a 47.88.
Good exit, there we go. Nice. Nice. That's a stonker of a lap.
That's the fastest lap. Your last lap time was at 47.
I missed that turning point there. 47.6. I think that was faster than Shane's in race 1. So the pace is there, just the racecraft absolutely isn't. Dylan and Brody still stuck in behind as well. Ha, third race coming up. Can you imagine trucks around here, Das? It'd be awful,
Yellow flag.
yet hilarious at the same time. But I'm not willing to try it.
Incident clear.
Stephen Coe on the grass up ahead. 20 seconds left on the clock, which means that next lap is going to be the last lap. So unless I have a ridiculous bin, or Dylan has like the mother of all send laps. So here we go.
One more lap to go. Stay focused. Your lap time was 48.68. 2 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, Steve! Wow, big closing speed there. But there's absolutely nowhere for him to go. Just unfortunate, hey? Such a tight go-kart circuit.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Oh, almost did a Brody there. Ran it wide. That would have been a fitting end to the race. And there's still time. There's still 3 corners to go. No, that's it. Done it. Ah.
Well done, Dan. Great win. You deserved that today.
Hey, Dan, 1-1.
no, oh no.
So we're off the super cheat
All
then.
right, clear to the right.
No! Oh! No, you got me!
Good work, Dan.
Recovery.
I think it's going
Thanks, JK.
out of the last
I
corner.
was wondering why you slowed down, amazing.
Thanks, Sean. That's a win. Feels a bit.
Unbelievably close.
Yeah, I don't seem to have any time.
Feels a bit granted because obviously it was the whole reverse grid race thing.
I got nothing. I have no idea if I got you or not.
But the pressure with Brody still had to be maintained, and then the gap with Dylan had to be maintained. I started to put those fast laps in, so I suppose I shouldn't take credit away from myself. It just feels a bit, feels like a bit of a consolation prize after the way race 1 went. But thanks, Punchy Waterfall, Liam,
Yeah, it was
Potato.
Mostly carnage.
That was great.
Let's get confirmation of the official results.
Oh. What's that? 7,000ths of a second?
Oh. Wow. Yeah, great finish between Shane and Andy there.
Not picked a more dumb combo to come back to.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that definitely a tale of two halves. Forget the first race, that was just a shocker. The second race, yeah, I'll take it.
If you want roller coaster, bloody Clint's night.
Yeah.
I took him out in lap 1.
True, Mr. Bishy.
The good thing is the Wheel of Doom.
Oh, yes.
It was an awesome combo.
Yeah, who picked that one, by the way?
Yeah, good pick, Steve. That was fun.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Shane got you by about 40 centimetres, according to my bad arithmetic.
Oh my god.
It's one of the 10 Steve combos that he dropped in one post.
Wow.
The Wheel of Doom, Misery and Despair.
So what's next week looking like?
Misery and
See
Despair.
this Wheel of Doom go. I love like the fireworks.
Well, it's-
GTR2 into Lagos.
Oh,
Two.
What is GTR2?
that's the old GTE cars, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, GTLM stuff. M3, Corvette, P45. There's a Rough and the Cadillac.
Okay.
That sounds like it's got a touch of me about it as well.
Whereabouts did you say?
Thanks, Pinky.
Into Lagos.
Cool.
Thank you,
Big old
Pinky.
Brazil.
Yeah.
No hair.
Yep,
Yeah.
especially for Brody.
Yeah, I imagine there'd be a close shave or two next week then. Sorry.
Excellent.
Just over a year and he's starting to put the dead jokes together one after the other, just bang, bang, bang.
Oh, I've been practicing for more than 1 year, Steve.
Yeah, but now
See you
you've
guys.
sort of got there and you can just see Pete.
See you, Pete. Sorry,
Pete.
sorry to see you spin out of that second race, mate. You were doing a great job defending that one.
Thanks, mate. I was holding you up, but it felt nice. Well, it was nice to feel what it's like to be at the front of the queue. So that was fun. Thanks, guys. It was great, good combo, Steve. I really enjoyed that actually. So yeah. See you, fellas.
Yeah, it was a good combo because it was really hard to pass. That was great.
Oh, that first race was just so frustrating. I think I burned the rear tyres up trying to just get on the power sooner, and it was just cut tracks as well. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, I let you and Clint through on the restart, and halfway through that second stint, I look up and you and Shane are miles behind. I'm just like, I didn't even see them.
Yeah, sorry about that second start. I got a really good start, which most of us in said see me do. I was going right down the middle, and then someone just came in to take that spot, and it was all gone. So, sorry about that.
I saw a gap on the right up against the pit wall on that start and thought, ooh, yes! And then, ooh, no!
If gap car.
Yes.
Not as tight as was it Dylan's gap, I hope.
Had a good chuckle at that one as well. That was gold.
So did I, and then everyone saw me parked on the infield because of it.
I don't think I've seen that before. Someone span out due to laughing.
Yeah.
Good one.
Actually, off the subject there, I was playing around in AC the other day, and I found a thing, the GT4s that have got road cars that have got the screen in the dashboard that you can, on a normal road car.
Oh yeah, but like the sat nav and everything on the centre plate. Yeah.
You can actually use that in the cars in AC on some of the mods. I actually had YouTube playing on the screen while I was driving the car around on the free roam thing. You can go YouTube, Spotify, all those that set up for the English radio station, so BBC 1, 2, 4 and that. You can click onto them, have them live as they're coming out the sound system in the car.
Nice.
It comes on the dash.
Wait.
And it comes up on the dash, yeah. You actually use your mouse and you can click on the screen on the dash to change your YouTube channels and all that.
If you can get Radio City 96.7 from Liverpool in the Ford Transit, I'll be happy.
I'm screwing this one up, guys.
I get the feeling
We've got a new guy.
There could be a Bob Brogan stream where Bob Brogan watches himself while he's racing.
We do have a new guy.
Yeah, cancel that. Phil Hat, are you still here?
Oh.
No, yeah. What's the issue?
What are we racing next week? You get to choose.
Oh yeah, the Tuesday Thunder tradition. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you got like 15 seconds.
Choose the tracking car combo.
I didn't think I
Can you
recognised
count?
the name.
Can you count?
Dun, 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 dun,
I'll get my soundboard up and I can play the countdown theme.
Yes.
Okay. The combo is Sonoma Sprint.
Love
truck.
Truck.
Track. Give me. What car? What car?
Good one, Brady.
Jesus Christ, man.
He's picking a car. What's he going to pick for next week?
A crickets.
Goes my car.
GT3 car Porsche.
Oh, okay.
So the endurance or the sprint?
Soundboard.
Sprint.
South African or European? There we go.
Oh god, what are they called? A PCCD?
Scandinavian one, okay. Oh wait, Scandinavian is the endurance or the sprint?
It's sprint.
Yeah, they're all sprint.
Okay, so Scandinavian. Unless you can like combine both, right? But as long as it's not endurance.
Amazing.
I'll add the PC.
Well, I'm not sure if I'll be racing next week because this rig might be in pieces, but that'll be a fun one to watch. Brody will be doing it, and it'll be on the AUSNZ broadcast as well.
That's going to be an absolutely terrible combo that he picked just to piss me off.
That sounds like an amazing combo, to be honest.
Yeah, I was really excited when he said Sonoma. I was like, oh, that's great. Oh, Porsche, oh crap.
I was really excited when he said Porsche.
But my first pick was trucks. So I thought like, no, let's pick something more friendly.
Yeah, trucks is a little bit too far.
What you should have picked was the 92 DTM.
I thought about it, but it was kind of like too mainstream. So I was like, no.
We could have recreated that ranked race from a few years ago and had the GTOs.
God.
Yeah.
Turning me on.
and Tuesday Thunder, at least I can't damage the gearbox, so that's always a plus.
That's what she said.
Hey.
Find them and grind them.
That's what she said.
Alright, well, I've got to make a move anyway, got to wrap up the stream, but I'll be back on voice comms in a couple of minutes after the stream's off for anyone who's still around. Yeah, great to be back, really enjoyed that, despite how absolutely horribly the first race went. That was fun.
It's a product of its combo.
Exactly. So thanks for the racing, everybody, that was a pleasure, and hopefully catch you next week. Fingers crossed.
Tuesday.
See you guys. And that is AUSNZ SimRacing with Tuesday Thunder. So I am gonna pop that off, and I'm gonna put some music on in the background while I wrap things up here. So let's finish that. Let's go back to this screen. And yeah. That's what we had. What an absolutely shocking race one. Man alive, wow. That was awful. I'm going to have to go... I'm surprised I didn't go over the instant point limit. That was just... possibly one of my worst performances ever. But do you know what? It's one of these races... I feel like this is one of these races that is going to keep on coming up in chat. And these guys aren't going to let me forget about this race, that's for sure. Much like the Audi TCR at... what's that Chinese circuit that I had an absolute shocker at that time as well? I can't remember the name. Ningbo. Is it Ningbo? Audi TCR at Ningbo. It's going to be one of those races that just gets added to the folklore of, oh, Dan's had a shocker. Anyway, it was good fun, and I'm sorry for going quiet in the middle of race one, guys, but I just, like Potato said, I just had to just take a breath, just relax, just reset, and come back with a positive mindset, because it doesn't do anyone any favours when you're a little bit cranky and you are not saying things that you would normally want to say. I've had a few rage quits, or polite rage quits over the last few years, when things haven't gone my way, and to be honest, I always come back and I apologise to you guys immediately, saying, oh, I should have done that, that was stupid, you guys are here to see some racing and some entertainment, and you're here just to hang out with me, and it's just sim racing at the end of the day, it's no big deal. So I just kind of took a few minutes off from commentating, got back into the rhythm of the race, kind of, still had some bins after that, and just thought, you know what, does it really matter? No, let it go. Just have some fun and have a chat with all of you lovely people who've taken time out of your day to hang out with me and watch the racing. So that's what I did. So yeah, just took a few minutes to recompose myself and get back on with it again. But that was some shocking stuff in race one that would test anybody who was taking part in that, I'm sure. Quiet time lasted. No, I think it was about 5 minutes of quiet time. I'm gonna have to go back and count that. It was about 3 or 4 laps. So maybe about 3 minutes. Felt like a long time anyway. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Right, what's coming up on the channel soon? Well, we have some bulk Brogan happening on Friday. Gonna have some GTE WEC racing, and if you haven't checked out the thumbnail for that video, you probably should, because it's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, life is too short to sulk indeed, Sean. Couldn't have said that better myself. Life is too short to bulk. Oh, life's not long enough to bulk. So that's why I'm doing a stream on Friday. And then after that, I'm going to be... Yeah, next week is the rig building week. Because I don't know if you can see behind me. You can see there are lots of boxes over there, amongst many other things. There's the Bulk Brogan shirt on top of them as well. Everything is here. And I've just moved that camera out of position, that's better. Everything is here to build the next level racing GT Elite rig. So it's typical. I didn't think it was going to turn up. I didn't have a tracking number. They were going to get back to me. And on Monday, I was like, do you know what? Let's do a Tuesday and a Friday stream this week. No word of a lie. Half an hour later, the boxes turn up. So it's like, oh, now I've gone and booked in 2 races. So after Friday, this rig comes apart. The new rig gets built. It's probably going to take a few days because I'll only be able to do a few hours each day because the weekend's super busy and then I've got work, you know, throughout the day, every day in the week. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So after that's built, we've got some epic stuff coming up on the channel. We've got the bin car series that's taking place at Bathurst on the 17th of June, and then the week after, on the 24th of June, I am doing a 24-hour race in R Factor 2 with Very Important Potato, aka Jelle Binsbergen, Nick De Silva, and Ollie McGowan driving the LMP2 at Le Mans. So that's going to be... I can't wait for that. That's some serious unfinished business. And then on the 30th of June, we've got the next rally in the Dirt Rally 2.0 Olaf's Community Championship. And that's going to be taking place at Poland in the Group A Subaru. So some really... June's going to be an epic month. I'm really looking forward to it. We've got bulk, we've got a new rig, we've got my 24-hour race, and we've got possibly one of the most iconic rally cars ever to existed. So... make sure you subscribe if you haven't already to keep an eye on that. It's not too late to like this stream, but now I'm going to say thank you to everybody for tuning in, and I'm going to go and get some dinner and chill out and watch the replay and cringe. But until next time, whenever I see you, wherever it is you turn up for, you look after yourselves, alright? But I'll catch you then. Thanks guys, love your work, bye bye.